Okay, this morning we are going to learn about writing and graphing equations of lines. This is still a little bit of a refresher from algebra. Okay, you guys learned about slope-intercept form, you learned about y-intercept, you learned about how to write equations, how to graph equations, etc. So it's a bit of a review. First of all, slope-intercept form. Okay, linear equations may be written in different forms. The general form of a linear equation is the slope-intercept form. You guys learned a lot more forms back in algebra, but we are going to do just the slope-intercept form, which is right there. Y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, if I am to just sketch a quick graph of a line, b is the y-intercept. It's where it crosses the y-axis. So this point would be 0, comma, whatever the y is, wherever it crosses. Write an equation of the line in slope-intercept form. First, we're going to figure out what the slope is. And luckily it's graph, so we can just count. I'm going to start at one point and count rise, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went down 6. And run, which is 1, 2, 3, positive 3, which simplifies to negative 2. Okay, then we're going to find the y-intercept. Okay, the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. The y-intercept is at 0, 4, and where x is 0, you have your y-intercept, which is 4. Next, we're going to write the equation in the y equals mx plus b form. So I have y, slope is negative 2, and y-intercept is 4. Okay, let's try another one. Write an equation of the line passing through the point negative 1, 1 that is parallel to the line with the equation y equals 2x minus 3. First, we need to find the slope. Okay, this is y equals mx plus b. M is your slope. It's 2. Okay, now we need to use the y-intercept to find the equation. We need to use the slope and the point to find our new b. Okay, this equation crosses the y-axis at 3. I need a new equation. So I'm going to use the information I'm given, which is negative 1, 1, and m equals 2 in this form to find a new b. So here we have x and y. I'm going to plug them into this equation. Y equals mx plus b. We're solving for b. 1 equals negative 2 plus b. I have plus 2 and plus 2. b equals 3. So now we can finish our problem. Y, now it's parallel, so my slope is the same, and we just figured out what b is. There is the answer. Another example, write an equation of the line J passing through the point 2, 3 that is perpendicular to the line K with this equation. So first let's figure out the slope of this equation is negative 2. Okay, the perpendicular slope is opposite, which is positive, reciprocal, which is 1/2. Okay? So that's my perpendicular slope. Now, using my point and my perpendicular slope and our form, we need to find the new y-intercept. So let's plug these in. I have x and y. Y equals mx plus b. 1/2 times 2 is 1. Subtract 1 from both sides. B equals 2. So my equation is y equals the perpendicular slope, x plus 2. Now it's really important for you guys, this part right here is probably going to be one of the hardest parts with your homework, okay, dealing with fractions. Please ask me when we're working on classwork in class. I will help you review some fraction rules and refresh how to use your calculator to make fractions easier, okay? So please ask. Alright, I have some new tries for examples 1, 2, and 3. Write an equation of the line in the graph at the right. So push pause and try it on your own. This does not mean push pause and write down the answer. I need you to actually work out the problem independently and then check your answer at the end. Okay, getting 10 points for notes is useless if you don't understand what you're writing down. So try it independently. Okay, I calculated my slope, which was -2, -3, simplified to 2 over 3. It crosses the y-intercept, it crosses the y-axis at -1, so I got my equation. Another you try. Please try it independently. Okay, class, it's important to realize this point because you're going to come across this problem in your homework. Write an equation of the line that passes through 2 points. First thing I did was calculate the slope. I got -1. The second thing I did was pick one of these 2 points, either that one or that one. It does not matter. And I used y equals mx plus b. I plugged in the slope. I plugged in y and x and solved for b. You could have used this point and gotten the exact same answer. Okay? It doesn't matter which point you pick. Plug them in for y and x and m and solve for b. Okay, the last you try. Parallel. Try it on your own. I think there's actually one more, so I don't want to lie. This is another you try. Okay, this one was pretty straightforward. Okay, how do you know the lines x equals 4 and y equals 2 are perpendicular? I'm going to do this one with you. Okay, real basic graph. 1, 2, 3, 4. The line x equals 4 is vertical. I went to x is 4, and I can draw a line straight up and down. Okay? The line y equals 2 is horizontal. One, 2, this is y. The y-axis, y equals 2. And I can draw a line straight across. Okay, we learned, let's see which postulate or theorem is it. Vertical and horizontal lines are perpendicular. Let me find it and make sure. Slopes of perpendicular lines, horizontal lines are perpendicular to vertical lines. That's postulate 18. That's why we know that. Alright, we're going to finish the rest the next night.